Hello, this is Lindell with today's thought. The great pastor Charles Spurgeon, 19th century English pastor, once said that contentment is like a flower from heaven. God gives it to us, but we have to cultivate it if it'll grow. What a great thought. You know, one of my sons was in the Navy for 23 years, and so in that time he would be moved around, he and his family. And sometimes they would be stationed in a place where they loved the church, they loved the climate, they loved their home, they enjoyed the neighborhood, and then, of course, eventually they would pick them up and move them states away. And sometimes it wasn't as good. And one of their big challenges was contentment and not grumbling. The Apostle Paul said to the Philippians, I have learned that in whatever state I am, to be content, whatever condition. Now, Paul wrote that from a Roman prison. Paul had been in shipwrecks, he had been stoned with rocks, he had been beaten nearly to death, he was opposed, he was maligned, he had learned to be contented. Sometimes we just have to determine by God's grace that wherever he puts us, and whatever position we're in, much like Spurgeon, who was often ill, suffered from depression, died early, but he was contented. And we can do that by the grace of God, even if he puts us in Odessa, Texas. So there's your thought for today. Where are you? What situation are you in? Be contented. I hope to see you Sunday, Tanglewood Baptist Church, Odessa.